vicheche wako, lakini hawajui kwamba penzi langu kwako mbali nawe ni lako, bado ni lako, ni lako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako. Stay, stay,
hizi feelings ni zangu na wewe, niko willing kuishi nawe milele. When your reason natafuta shilingi ndio upewe, kila jioni niko mbioni nisichelewe, hata kama jaribio ya kusoni unielewe. Sababu yangu ya kuishi duniani ni wewe mwenyewe ukiwa mkewe. Usisikize kelele, siwezi enda nao, nifuate msala upitao juu wapenda nao. Kupata vikwazo kibao umenitimiza, ukanipa family ndio maana nakusikiza daily vikamili. Maisha ni yangu mimi na wewe baby, ni ambi
vicheche wako, lakini hawajui kwamba penzi langu kwako bado nawe ni lako, bado ni lako, ni lako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako. Stay, tonight, play around with your loving. See where's he tonight, play around with your heart. Cause you just can't up and leave me, honey. You can't mess around with my heart. Everybody is gonna do something. These are emotions. Baby, don't out. Hata wakibonga mbaya bado penda. Watiaji wanataka tu tenga. Kelele zao za uongo baby, lenga. You know vicheche wako, lakini hawajui kwamba penzi langu kwako bado nawe ni lako, bado ni lako, ni lako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako. I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours, I'm yours. Mimi ni wako.
Yes, so welcome today on today's episode of the African Diary Show with me, your host Kate Ndongo. I hope you had an amazing weekend, and also you're going to enjoy this particular show. And also do let me know, how is your Monday finding you? We always call it a blunder Monday, but we have decided to call it today we are calling it Mandamano Monday, because we have 3 countries on a protest, and it is not lovely in Africa. But karibuni sana. I hope you're doing great. I hope you had a fantastic time during the weekend. I hope you did get to go out, maybe interact with the friends, meet with family, or rather just rest and have a great time at your also enjoying your company. But anyway, karibuni sana. I hope you get to interact with me, and I'm not sure if so many people will find me, but if they do, it's okay. But we're going to continue with the show just like usual. But anyway, karibuni sana. I hope you're doing great. Get to interact with me. Do let me know, how is your day getting started, or how is your Monday going along as we are talking. We are at it is 35 minutes past 2 p.m. right here in the 254. You can get to let me know what is the time on your end, and also how is your country doing, because ours is not okay. Our country is not okay at all. So many people are outside protesting. So many people right now, they have inhaled tons of tear gas. But anyway, I guess this is the best way to do it. This is the best way now to show the government we are tired, and we need this done. And I hope they'll get to now to listen to it, because I've heard so many people talking about this, about the demonstration, about the protest. And there was this one governor in he is from Kisumu. He said that Also, we had a Babu Owino. Babu Owino is a MP in Kibera, and he said that the demonstrations will not stop until the government does what it needs to do. But anyway, do let me know what you think about the unrest and also the protest in the African countries. We also have South Africans. South Africans are demonstrating. Theirs is a little bit peaceful. It's not like ours, very chaotic, but I love it at the end of the day. But now the problem is people are losing their lives. There was this man who has already been shot. People are losing their lives, and I was wondering, how do we call this a peaceful demonstration where we have police coming to harass us? We have the policemen coming to harass us and trying to kill us. Why do we have police with the live bullets in a demonstration? Because I believe they should be carrying rubber bullets. Are they targeting to kill Kenyans just because they are tired with the economy? I don't know what the real agenda is, but you better let me know what you think about the matter, because I'm very sad about that. I'm very happy to see that Kenyans have taken it to the streets and have decided enough is enough. But now what saddens me is to see that now the police are coming against us. The police are trying to kill us. They don't want us to demonstrate. And actually, Kenyans were very peaceful. They went very peacefully. But now it has become a war between the police and the demonstrators, because the demonstrators are demonstrating, but the police are chasing them away. What do you expect? It becomes violence between the two parties. But I want you to let me know what you think about the matter as we continue with our show for today. We started off the show with a jam called Vicheche, done by 125 Music. I hope you did get to jam onto it. And also, we're going back to the music. We will be back with our motivational quote of the day. So please, make sure you keep it interactive. Make sure you talk to me. Make sure you let me know, what do you think about the demonstrations happening in Africa? What do you think that is happening in Africa? Is it an awakening, or what is happening? Do let me know, and do remember, we are live and interactive on our media handles. We are on Twitter at Black Hot Fire Network. We are on Facebook, Black Hot Fire Network, YouTube, Black Hot Fire Network, and also we also have Instagram at Black Hot Fire Network. Get to interact with us. Do let us know, what do you think about the matter as we come back. And also, as we get back here, please make sure you also have your motivational quote of the day, so that we can get to enjoy ourselves together, and also so that we can get to feel motivated together. Even though there's a lot that is happening, we all need to feel motivated. We all need to enjoy life. We all need to be positive about everything. But anyway, let's get back to the music. This is 125 Music, and the jam is How We Do, featuring Michael Roa.
How we do,
yeah, 25 classic, check it out. Nikaenda kwa track wakani tembo zimelo kwa babu wanua na wasipa kama wote kwa club, ni kuchambua kwa natunda kwa club, ni moto kwa mic na mic Kuwa tushanusa hizi paper from funny kuchambua hizi maso machwani zifike tao empire tuna build na deal ni just a band. Asante sana jaja kutufikisha kasi, wewe singekuwa psych na hii motisha ya kutisha harawa na hizi amo na mangoma za kucheza kwa bafu hadi makampo zinatoka kwa lisi ya ushura. Waelewe ni kwa nini mafanzo kuna new Islands kwenye John ilitoka ni buruburu saini niko 125 the clicks ndo magoo classic.
Money how we do, on your play card, how we do, how we do, how we do, on your play card, how we do.
You
time is up now. And of the radio, listen to us now.
My quote of the day says that if you want to lift yourself up, lift someone else. If you want to lift yourself up, lift someone else.
The flow is detrimental, just kill this instrumental. I'm one of the best that's ever done it. I'd rather be doing it. All of you gonna respect the young hunter for doing this. Then you're gonna be asking who the fuck is this. Then all of you rappers gonna be tired when I'll be done with this flow. Cause I'll be making more dough. Pull up to the studio looking fresh in the photo. Phantom, cause see you rappers, I'm a ghost. Or call me Tim Duncan, I'll be dunking on your post. Came through with the heat and the moment. 7 MVP, that's how you know that I'm on it.
I'm seeing that the Azimio leaders are actually heading to the State House right now. They are actually heading to the State House. I'll be keeping you updated on what is happening because the Mandamano Monday is Mandamanoing.
How we do, how we do.
Yeah, piga saluti 1 to 5 imeingia. Piga saluti njoni zo mmetusikia karibia. Juu hizo maganzi mtadisia na kuambia heshima mtatupatia this
Anyway,
year.
welcome back my people. I hope you enjoyed that particular jam done by 1 to 5 music called How We Do. And yes, they are telling you to come and see how we do it right here. But anyway, without wasting much of your time, let's get to the news and updates about what has been happening. And during the weekend, we also heard rumors that Raila is not in the country, that he has traveled. And the people like Kenyans were the best rumor vendors. If you ever heard about the best rumor vendors, that award goes to Kenyans, because yesterday Raila Odinga was actually in this county and he was in a certain church. And right now, yesterday also, it's when we had rumors circulating that Raila is calling people to go and demonstrate while he is away and he is out of the country. But it doesn't make sense to see that right now we have police officers attacking people, trying to stop them from demonstrating. And this is their right. Yes, this is their right to demonstrate. But before we get to that route, let's get to see what has been happening in African countries. And today, our main focus will be going to the Chinese personnel that were killed in the Central African Republic, and it was during the weekend. And these people, right now, we have seen now China is warning against traveling outside of the Central African Republic capital after the killings. And I feel like now what they need to feel in our countries, they are feeling it, because right now we have them being afraid of being in any African countries, because what happened, these Chinese people were killed, and it makes them feel so insecure in our countries. But I don't advocate for us to kill them. I don't advocate for but anyway, if they were not in our countries, nobody would have gone to China and tried to kill them. But anyway, we shall get to that matter in details as we continue with our show for today. And also, as you let me know, what do you think about the matter? Why do you think that these Chinese were killed, or do you think that it is right that these people were killed? But yes, let's get to see what is happening right now. I've seen the opposition leader is right now the opposition leader of the 254 is set to address the nation or address the media about the protests that are happening as we're talking. And right now they're saying that the Kenyan opposition leaders are set to address a press conference at 2:30 local time. That is okay, they are already later with the 15 minutes. I don't know what is happening. And in the capital Nairobi, before joining protesters. And the riot police have so far confronted protesters in Nairobi and western town of Kisumu, where opposition leader Raila Odinga draws a fanatical following. But it is not about fanatical following. It is not about even Raila. It is not a matter of Raila and Ruto. No, it is about Kenyans. We have seen it is not only in Nairobi where people are protesting. We have seen also it is not only in Kisumu where people are protesting. We have seen even in Machakos we have people protesting. We have seen Kibra. We have seen so many parts of Kenya people are protesting. And also we have Huruma. These people are protesting. It doesn't mean that people are protesting because of Raila. Yes, Raila called for a demonstration on this Monday, Maandamano Monday. And he actually asked for it to be a public holiday because he wants people to feel free and go and protest, and he called for peaceful demonstration. So when you hear Kenyans are out there demonstrating, they are not demonstrating because of Raila, because they are bitter with the Ruto. They are demonstrating because they are being affected by whatever the sitting government is doing. Let's talk about the inflation rate, and this is why we had the opposition leader clearly saying that we are going to demonstrate because of the high inflation rate, high living standards in Kenya. Yes, he never said that we are going to protest because you are from Azimio, you're from UDA. No, he never said that. He said he called for a peaceful demonstration and told people, let's meet on Monday and go and demonstrate about the cost of living, of which we are all getting affected with. Yeah, everybody's being affected with the cost of living right now. The inflation rates are intolerable. Yeah, and now they think that it is about UDA and Azimio. It's nothing like that. It's not even something political. We are there because we are being affected by the living standards, by the socio economy. We're being affected as Kenyans. And this is why we have seen so many Kenyans going outside there. And I told you, when people get tired enough, they will even unite. Have we not seen them uniting today? Also in South Africa, they conducted themselves very well. They had a peaceful demonstration, and we saw a huge mass or a huge number of people going to demonstrate. Did they ask each other, are you a Hutu? Are you a Tutsi? No, they never asked that. Are you an Afrikaner? Do you speak Afrikaners? No, they never asked that. And I told you, until we are tired enough, we will get united and go to those streets and start demonstrating. And this is what is happening right now. I'm very happy to see that Kenyans are still out and about. We are outside. We say we are outside, and people are outside. They are doing the most. I'm very happy, and I'm just being I'm just love the energy of Kenyans. We have seen even police throwing tear gas to them. We have had one person being shot. Can you imagine? We have now the police. Police are against us. I feel like the work of a policeman in a demonstration is to make sure that nobody is causing commotion, is to make sure that everybody is demonstrating and they have safety, is to make sure the safety of the demonstrators. But what is happening? Now the police are fighting us when we are going to demonstrate. And the same policemen, they are being affected by also the economy. But just because they are blinded and they are working for an evil government, they won't see this. It is now until they get tired enough. Yes, they will beat you. And mind you, these people are very broke, even than us. The policemen are broke than us. I know they feel the heat of the economy, but just because now they are told go and fire tear gas to these people, they just do it. But one day, how long will they continue doing this? I'm sure they also get tired with whatever is happening. They also get tired with the buying food at a very high rate. Yes, they will get tired now and say enough is enough. We're not going to fire tear gas. We are going actually to break those houses and get in and tell you. Yes. And I even wish we had a coup. You know, somebody was telling me that Raila called for a coup. Raila never called for a coup. This was not a coup. It was a peaceful demonstration. He called for a peaceful demonstration and he told people to meet at the KICC. And then after that, they go to the State House. But he never called for a coup. If it was a coup, it would be bad. Yes. And I feel like now, if we really wanted a coup, it is not the opposition leader who would be leading the coup. But anyway, do let me know what you think about the matter, because I feel like now these policemen who are working against us, we will someday hear that they are actually the ones looking forward to impeach the president. They want a coup. They want military rule. And you know, when it gets to military rule, is of no good, or is not fun at all. It is not fun. We better stay united. We better come together as Kenyans and say we are tired, and go to the State House, just like Baba told us. Go to the State House and demonstrate peacefully. And tell these people, we are tired. It's either you do this or you get out of those seats. We have better people who can do this work for us. Right. Yes, we have better people who can do this work for us. Because I'm tired of seeing every time you're trying to do something in the country, every time you're trying to go to a peaceful demonstration, the police are always against you. Why? Are they not being affected by the economy status right now? They are being affected, but just because they are not stupid, they are very stupid, they have not woken up, they are feeling like, I am working for the president and I must do this. This is why they are always against us. And you know, the funniest thing is that these people will remain poor forever. Yes, they will remain poor forever. Because if you're there and you're now firing tear gas to people who are demonstrating, and they are demonstrating because of the social status, or rather the economy and the inflation rate in Kenya. You're also a Kenyan. Come on. You're also a Kenyan. You're also being affected. It's just that you're blinded because you're working for the government. But guys, do let me know what you think about the matter as we continue. I see Mathias Raval stand for you came again and you changed your name. Oh my God, karibu sana though. You're saying Julius Malema is capitalism and Negroid Africans is dumb to see. Why do I? Okay, I'm not in for your nonsense right now. But as we continue with the show, do let me know, and don't you dare call Africans as stupid and dumps. But do let me know what you think about the matter. To everybody who is just listening to us, do let me know, what do you think about the matter? Why do you think that the police will always be against us when we're trying to conduct ourselves and do a peaceful demonstration? But as we continue, we also have photos of South Africans protesting amid tight security, and South Africans are holding protests against the government and are calling on the president to resign amid high cost of living. And the government has deployed soldiers to help safeguard key infrastructure during the protest. Cyril Ramaphosa has warned protesters against damaging property or harming people. And they are not damaging property. Actually, even in Kenya, you could have not seen any property being damaged if this police didn't come against people. You couldn't have seen that. But Ramaphosa has warned people, and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has told citizens that their right to protest does not give anyone the right to harass, intimidate, or threaten anyone else. And he has also warned against damaging property or harming other people. And it comes amid protests organized by the Minority Economic Freedom Fighters Party across the country, and dubbed the nation national shutdown, they are calling for President Cyril Ramaphosa to resign, accusing him of corruption and mismanaging energy crisis. And this is very true. We have been having power cuts in the same country for quite some long time. It started like 2 years ago, and it is still happening. And there was this South African who was telling me that we know at this time of the day that lights must go off. Yes, they must go off every day, every day, every day. Can you imagine? And South African police have so far arrested 87 people in connection with the protests. The state has also deployed more than 3,000 soldiers to help guard key infrastructure. But I wonder, why are people being arrested? I'm going to express myself and then you arrest me. Why do we have freedom of expression then? This is my right. I'm exercising my democratic rights, but you want to arrest me just because I started exercising my democratic rights. Man, Africa is just crazy, but I hope now people get to wake up and also see whatever is happening and still continue fighting very hard. Like Kenyans, whatever you're doing, continue doing that. We need people like you who are fighting back and telling the government, you know what, we're not afraid of you. You need to get out of those seats. Yes, if you're not helping us, we can find someone better to help us. Because all they have done, all the sitting government have done is just destroy the country. The situations are worsening every time. Every day you hear about this. Every day you hear they have taken a loan. Every day you hear that there's something that has been imported. They are now signing even deals to start importing oil from Arabic countries. What do you mean importing oil from Arabic countries while we have our own oil? Then you tell me that this person needs to be sitting here. No. And actually, he's the one responsible for everything, every damage that will be caused today, because people had announced that they are going to protest, and then he said that nobody will be harassed if it is a peaceful demonstration. And what have we seen? He has deployed soldiers to come and attack people, because what they are doing is attacking people. Why can't you let people express themselves quietly? And why can't you just let people express themselves? Because at the end of the day, if they are done expressing themselves, they will just go back home. Yes, but now you want to show them, you can't fight me, you can't fight me. It is not even about fighting you. It is fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our rights. And I told you, this is not a new DA and also a Azimio battle. It is a battle for every Kenyan, because everybody is getting affected here. Be it who, no matter the social classes, we are all getting affected. But still in South Africa, just as the state has a duty to uphold the right to peaceful protest, it has a responsibility to prevent any attempt to violate any of the other rights in the Constitution. The president said in a statement, and we don't disagree with that. But why must you come against us? Why are you even deploying soldiers? One, we said we are going for a peaceful demonstration. We didn't say we are rioting, we are going to riot. No, people said it is a peaceful demonstration, and then you start now harassing them, sending your soldiers. But even as we continue, right now the businesses have been closed in Nairobi CBD, and we have had a press with the deputy president. We have heard him talking, and what he has said is that according to the statistics of today, or what has been noted today, is that we have lost 2 billion Kenyan shillings already because of the protest. Are you even serious? 2 billion Kenyan shillings, and you dare even come tell us that we're destroying the economy by demonstrating? Who demonstrated until the economy got to where it is? Nobody. So don't tell me that we are the ones destroying the economy. You are the ones destroying the economy, and we have seen what you're capable of. We have seen it, because it is just in a few months, and right now the country is in chaos. You're arresting even members of the parliament who have gone to demonstrate. They never caused any drama. They never fought anyone. They were just demonstrating peacefully, and then you arrest them. You start beating people off. Come on. This one is crazy. Businesses have been closed because of the rush in Nairobi. Businesses have closed in Nairobi city center as Kenyan riot police fired tear gas to disperse opposition protesters on Monday morning. And there are running battles on the main Kenyatta Avenue between police and demonstrators. Some of whom are throwing stones at the security officers. They need to be stoned. If you are attacking you guy, what do you mean? These people have guns and I only have a stone. They have guns. They are firing tear gas to us. And you don't expect me to defend myself. Man, Africa is just crazy. It is just crazy. And I get pissed to see that you can't even conduct a demonstration in your own country, of which it is your right, legal right. And shops have closed as businesses owners are feared looting. Yes, this would have happened if people continued operating with their businesses. But there is one person who has been shot already. Yes, now we are killing people. We called for a demonstration. Now they are killing people. And one person has just been shot at a market near Kibra, a slum in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, as protests are underway in the city. And the BBC's Ferdinand Omondi reports that traders are screaming that he is a mechanic, not a protester. They say it's a police officer who fired at him, and definitely it was a police officer. Who else could be walking with a gun there? And the wounded person has been taken to hospital on a motorcycle. An opposition leader, Raila Odinga, draws fanatical support in the area. It comes amid heavy presence of security officers across the city. Access to some roads in the city have been restricted to prevent people from gathering, and the opposition has called for planned mass protests against the high cost of living and what they term as illegitimate presidency. And it is, have you heard? They have called for a protest against the high cost of living. And now this is even making them get arrested. In South Africa, the same is happening. I've told you that 87 people have been arrested, and the country in connection with the opposition protest. And Police Minister Becky Cele said on Monday that most of the arrests were made in Gauteng province, and most were found making fires, blocking roads, and trying to prevent people from going to work. They were not peaceful, he said. And Mr. Sile said that over 24,000 tires have been confiscated by police in different towns, and he said police are working with the military to maintain calm. An opposition minority party, the Economic Freedom Fighters, is leading the so-called national shutdown. It kicked off a protest well before Sunday midnight, local media reports. And EFF is calling for the resignation of the President Cyril Ramaphosa and an end to energy crisis in the country. And this is what also is happening in Kenya. The same thing. We want the standards of living to be lowered. We don't want violence. We just called for a peaceful demonstration, but what is happening? What is happening? Right now, I'm saying that people have gathered in Kamukonji. I don't know if there's any Azimio leader who has gotten to that place, but I guess that Raila has gotten to Kamokonji, and we are actually, me, I'm waiting to see Raila. You know, you can't call us for a demonstration and then tell us that we're not going, like you're not coming. So we need to see Raila stand strong, and also we support him, because at the end of the day, he's fighting for the rights of the Kenyans. He's not fighting for the rights of the Azimio members. He's not fighting for the people who voted. He's not fighting for the people who never voted him. No, he's fighting for the rights of Kenyans. And when he say the high cost of living, we know that it is affecting everybody, right? Everybody is being affected by the high cost of living. So it's not a political battle. This is not a political battle. It is a battle for every Kenyan. Yes, it is a battle that we all need to fight. We all need to say no, is enough is enough. We don't need to be oppressed. We're tired of being oppressed. We're tired of seeing now the government doing these things to us. We are tired of buying eggs, a tray of eggs at 450 Kenyan shillings. Yes, we need to get tired, and we need to say no, enough is enough. Enough is enough, and it has to be enough. Like, we need to get tired. We need to get tired enough. And I'm even urging the Kenyans who are not on the streets to come out. Come out and protest. Why are you staying in the house while your fellow Kenyans are protesting, are fighting for your rights? And then when the ugali flour goes low, you will be celebrating, but you never went there to fight. Eh? You never went there to protest. I was there protesting for you, and then when the ugali flour goes down, you're very, very happy. You're celebrating. Man, I just wish that people will wake up and protest until this government says, okay, we have had it all. We have had it all, and we're going to do what you have said. But let me share my screen and show you what is happening, at least what is happening in Nairobi right now. I bet the other leader has gotten there, and we are yet to see what they are saying. I'm very happy to see that people are very, very outside. They are very supportive to Raila Odinga. But I said it's not even about Raila Odinga. It's not all about Ruto. It is about us, we the citizen, because we're the ones being oppressed. And like Joby said, that was it Joby or Shmani? They said that be sure that Raila can afford even the cost of living right now. He is able to afford anything. He can even take a family of more than 10 people and feed them for more than 10 years. He's capable of doing that. He can afford everything right now, but he's strongly fighting for the common mwananchi, the common citizen. He's fighting for the common citizen. He's not there fighting because he wants to fight. Nice one. He is outside with also we have this salon. This is in Kamokonji. Kamokonji is in Nairobi, where we have so many people and also so many businesses operating.
Wakenya wameonyesha kwamba punda imechoka, ingawaje wameleta askari, lakini the Kenyan spirit is stronger than askari zilikiadavu.
He turned out in a military outfit. You better be ready. We also have Mother Karua on board.
Na wajumbe chungu mzima ambao wako hapo yote ni mjumbe Orangu Mwanania Bebe Biladi Muhammad Jeremia Kioni, sisi zote kama wanaazimio. Azimio inasimama na wananchi wa Kenya. Tunasema gharama ya maisha mpaka irudi chini.
Exactly. We want the economy down. We don't want violence. But if you force us to go to violence, we will. Yes, I'll not continue sharing that because I need to get to the main focus of the day. But before I wind up, I'll get to show you a snippet or a touch of what is happening or what is going on. I think he has said that he has told them to open the State House. He's going there, and I'm waiting. I can't wait, man. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what will happen because fire. Yeah, motto. Like, Kenyans are really tired. You have seen even the turnouts. People have gone outside. They have shown even the policemen, we are not afraid of you. Yes, you throw your tear gas, you start shooting at us, but we will throw stones and you will not fight us, man. And this is the spirit we want in the country. But before we get closer to winding up, there's one more story. And this is the main focus of the day. It is about Chinese or China warning the Chinese residents or Chinese nationals who are in the Central African Republic after some Chinese or 9 Chinese being murdered or were killed. They were killed in a mine in Central African Republic. And I always say, if these people are not in our countries, nobody will be bothering to go to their countries and start killing them. So they should take this as a threat and leave our countries. I'm not advocating for anybody to be killed, no, but they should leave our countries because we as Africans, we will never go to their countries. We will never go to China and start killing them. If they never came to us, we will never go to them. So China's embassy right now in the Central African Republic has urged its citizens to avoid traveling outside the capital, that is Bangui, after a report that 9 Chinese nationals were killed by rebels at a gold mine out the city. And the embassy said in a statement on Sunday there had been many vicious security incidents against workers of foreign mining enterprises in the area, and Chinese citizens still outside Bangui were requested to evacuate immediately. And I feel like, yes, also Africans are getting tired of these foreign people in our countries. Yes, because they are saying that there has been insecurity issues about foreign workers in our foreign mining enterprises in the country. They feel like I feel like now these people who shot or who killed these 9 Chinese, they are very furious because they say these people are coming here to exploit us. They are mining our minerals and we don't get anything from it. I guess this was what's happening, and it is because of anger. And armed men killed 9 Chinese nationals in an attack on a mine ran by Gold Coast group, 25 kilometers from the town of Bambari, its mayor said on Sunday, according to the AFP news. And a security source confirmed that at the toll and the nationality of the victims, according to AFP. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for severe punishment for the perpetrators in accordance with the law, and said Chinese citizens' safety must be ensured. And the Chinese Foreign Ministry said in a statement on Monday, yes, if they want their security, they must leave our countries, and nobody will go to attack them. So I'm just waiting to see what is going to happen, and also just to see. I've seen even China is coming at African countries condemning the killings. Yeah, if you're not in our countries, nobody would be killing you. But anyway, China has condemned the killings of the Chinese nationals by militants in Central African Republic outside the capital, Bangui. And Chinese President Xi Jinping called for severe punishment, and he said that those people needs to be punished. And the mayor of the central Bambari town told the AFP news agencies that they counted 9 bodies and 2 wounded in the attack at 5 a.m. on Sunday. The victims are said to have been working in a gold mine run by Gold Coast Group, and the Chinese embassy in Bangui has urged citizens to avoid traveling outside the capital following the killings, raising the alert levels to very high. And it said its government would work with embassies and governments to safeguard its citizens in African countries. No, we don't want you here. You just leave our countries and nobody will come killing you. And it comes amid several attacks on Chinese nationals abroad in recent months. And the Central African Republic has been plagued by violence and insecurity since a civil war broke out in 2013. But I'd urge the Chinese who are listening or who are in the building, just go to your countries. Not even the Chinese. If you're an European and you're not in your country, just go back to your country, because yes, in wherever is not home, you're exposed to everything. So you can't come to keep on complaining to us that this happened and you knew this could happen because you are in a foreign country. But let me know what you think about the matter as we continue, and also as we keep on seeing what is happening. I'm about to share what is happening on the live stream and see what people are saying outside there. Okay, my internet is buffering.
Mandi, and Governor James Orengo, amongst others, are trying to find out what's happened to those who have been arrested in a different location. All this happened. The president addressed Kenyans from Mombasa, where he stated and asked the protesters to stop the protest, asked the Azimio leaders to call off the protest. The business community has taken a big hit today. And before we talk more about that, let's listen to the Azimio leader, Raila Odinga.
The government is not ready for all this. The government is not ready for all this. This is in Isili. You see how many people we have. Yeah? Now let's get to town and see if the police are many than the civilians. And I'm wondering right now, why aren't the police coming to fire tear gas right now? They had the audacity to do that because they knew Raila was not there. I think they're just afraid.
Today is public holiday, sawa? Lakini mambo bado. Mambo. Tumeanza vita. Kila Jumatatu tutakuona mgomo. Tutakuona maandamano, sawa? Vita imeanza, sawa? Haitaisha mpaka Wakenya wapate haki yao. Mko tayari?
I'm just loving people's attitude.
Isli hoye, Namugonye hoye. Jamaa wameshindwa na akili. Badala ya kufuata katiba, leo wameharisha katiba na Wakenya hawatakubali. Wangapi wanasema hatuwezi kukubali katiba ya
Wengi hatuwezi kubali.
na tunasema wale viongozi wameshikwa kinyume na katiba. Wale viongozi wameshikwa wakapelekwa Kiamburu kinyume na katiba, waachiliwe mara moja. Wangapi wanasema hivyo? Nchi hii ni yetu, ni kweli si kweli? Wangapi wanaamini Kenya ni yetu?
They have started firing tear gas at people right now. Ukiona kamzungu kako hapo. People are really angry. Oh my God. And if they allow people to do peaceful demonstration, you will not hear somebody has been injured, somebody has been shot, if they just allow people to demonstrate peacefully. Or have you seen anybody throwing stones right here? Nobody. They are the ones who attacked them. And you have heard the Azimio leader has demanded those parliamentarians that have been arrested to be. They have said that they need to work free. They just need to give them back because they have arrested them with no reason. The media people today, they have a lot of work.
The Azimio motorcade snaking its way through Eastleigh at the moment, residential area of it seems, and you can see residents there waving towards the Azimio leader Raila Odinga and other leaders gathered there. A couple of minutes ago, Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka was addressing those present, stating that the government must follow the constitution. They cannot amend or ignore the constitution in terms of their governance. And in the midst of his statement, tear gas canisters were lobbed towards the convoy, and the convoy was quickly, and the team quickly drove away from that particular location. It was, however, there where prior to Kalonzo's statement, Raila Odinga was the first to speak, and the Azimio leader stated that there will be protests every Monday moving forward until the government hears the concerns of the Azimio team, and the battle, quote unquote, has just begun. And so those two statements were made before the whole sort of impromptu rally, impromptu press briefing was interrupted by tear gas that was lobbed at the convoy, and they quickly drove away. And this is what is happening now in Eastleigh. Remember, they've come from Kamkunji, from adjacent to the Central Business District at the Serena Hotel. The final destination still not yet clear. But nevertheless, we continue to monitor the situation closely and give you updates as and when we get them. And this situation obviously being monitored by everyone, including civil society, and Haki Africa have issued a statement where they are calling for calm and order. They say that while exercising constitutional freedoms, citizens must act responsibly. And at the same time, they have urged the police to exercise restraint and refrain from using unnecessary force. Haki Africa say that they are monitoring the human rights situation and are asking citizens to document, or the police to document any incidents of criminality or violation of the law for purposes of ensuring justice. And they finish by stating that Kenya is a country governed by democratic principles and the rule of law. All responsible parties must be cognizant of this fact and strictly work and protest and repulse protests within the confines of the law. So that's a statement.
But I guess we shall wind up our show right the internet and the lights. But anyway, let's just wind it up here. Make sure you catch us live on the next episode of the Rhythm Scoop Show, where we shall be telling you what is happening, how is Nairobi going. But anyway, Kwaherini, I'm leaving you with this jam that we started off the show with. It was a 1 to 5 music. I hope you enjoy.